Hello everyone, Amazing Story, and welcome back to another Pillars of the Earth episode. I do apologize for not streaming as much. It's been quite hot where I currently am, so the motivation to sit down for long periods of time and play games has not been my top priority, I guess, and I also think I might have minor carpal tunnel in my right palm because I have a protruding vein, so at some point I should probably get that looked at because I've had it for a while, but it hasn't been causing me much pain until now, so it's probably carpal tunnel. But we're just going to ignore that for a little bit longer because I don't have money to pay for a doctor's visit or even a surgery. So, American health system. I hope to finish this game by the end of this week. Maybe? We're on the end of book 2, and I don't know how long book 3 is. But 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. 6 chapters. We'll see. We shall see. Okay. Talk to Jack. Excuse me.
Oh. One day we'll tell everyone everything about us, Sally. All of them.
Will you now? Will you survive that long, Jack? Will you truly survive that?
It's good we didn't tell anyone. I'm glad for every moment we stole away from the world, while we still could.
Assuming he's not here. Wait.
I need to tell Jack now, or I'll never.
Jack is somewhere over here. Am I missing something, everyone? Jack's in there. Jack, open up, motherfucker.
Jack!
There we go.
Oh. What is he doing in there?
I'm assuming he's dead, right?
Jack!
Yep. Boy's been killed. I call it right now. Is he not in here? So we made a contraption to smack the oh, he is in here.
Oh, Jack.
At least I still have my hair.
Where can we go from here?
Anywhere we want.
What is this?
I told you I had a surprise for you. Remember? This is it.
What is it?
Cocaine?
It's a first version of a fulling mill.
It's fulling the cloth all by itself using the motion of the water wheel.
Yes. What do you think?
I think it's shite.
You'll be able to sell even more cloth, not just wool. like you wanted to.
Oh shit, I'm not recording. Ah, it's fine.
It's a brilliant invention.
But
It's what I always wanted.
Why do you look so sad?
Because there will not be another market.
No, not in Kingsbridge. We will go someplace else then, where he won't find us.
He will find me, wherever I go.
You can't just give up.
I'm not giving up. And I'm not running away. And because I'm not running away,
people will die.
there is something I have to tell you. It's not what I want to do. It's what I have to do.
I will get married to support Richard. We can't meet again, not like this. I wish things would love you.
I wish things were different.
What things?
I'm getting married to support Richard.
To whom?
Alfred?
It's not important. William will burn down anything that I build up. This is the only choice I have.
Are you getting married?
My husband will pay for Richard's expenses. It's the only way my brother can protect our people.
I will marry you.
You don't have any money.
I love you, Jack. And I always will. But look at yourself.
You're a monk.
You are a good man, Jack. And monks can't marry.
Then I will stop being a monk.
And what then?
I don't know.
Maybe when this is over, we can meet again.
But not like this.
Nope.
No, not like this.
You guys had sex. Can't meet again though. Start crying,
Don't
Jack.
say that.
Damn.
Who is it?
Don't say Alfred.
What?
Don't say
Who are
Alfred.
you going to marry?
Don't say Alfred. Don't say Alfred. Oh no! No! Fuck! Ah, shit! I gotta tell the truth. Oh, I'm gonna marry Alfred.
He has steady income from the houses he builds in Shiring and Winchester. And he is a master builder now.
What?
You are the Pope. You are a not the what? Not the Pope.
Dear
You're a monk.
Francis, I long for the day you can read all the letters I've written.
Philip, he's
Once,
fucking
you
dead.
asked me if I often think of our parents.
Fucking dead.
I do. And I often think of the day they were killed. And of how Abbot Peter took us in. Peter raised us and taught us about God. We grew up in the safety of the monastery.
Jesus.
Only now have I begun to understand that outside the priory, the killing continued every single day.
Expressed out otherwise. Well, the God cares. We won't give up on God, but we'll definitely be like,
I have come to believe that if God was just, he would not allow all the pain and bloodshed. A few days ago, William Hamley and his men attacked us. Many died by their hand. Milius is dead. First, I believed I had brought the devil to Kingsbridge, for I thought I had seen him in Lincoln. The last few nights, I did not sleep. I was afraid that in my dreams I might flee from his grasp in blind terror toward the river and drown like Prior James did. But I know this is not the work of the devil, but of man. But why does God not put an end to it?
well, Peter. What Abbot Peter taught us was wrong. What must. Francis isn't going to
Most
give
of
these
what
letters.
Abbot Peter taught us was wrong. Where is that loving God to protect us?
There you
But
go,
in one
Philip.
thing, he was absolutely right. For he taught us about living in seclusion, away from sin, away from want, away from the world that turns man against man.
Yep.
I know I blamed you for what happened after we got involved with Bishop Wayland. I do not anymore. But I blame our church and men like Wayland, because they involved themselves in the bloodshed. As Peter taught us, I will go into seclusion. The answers I seek are not out there. Maybe I will find them in here. Where are you, Francis?
Put that away!
Stop it immediately!
No, Jack!
Oh shit. Let's go!
Oh! Did he do it?
Jack!
Jack! No! This is not what we do!
Ugh, get off me, you freak!
No!
Jack!
Take him away! Lock him up!
Let's go! Way to go, Jack. Dumbass. He's turned to the dark side. Yes. Do it. Hello? I can't. Okay.
It's all useless.
Yep.
No,
No.
it's all useless.
Well, would you stop your fucking whining? Didn't click it.
No.
What the? Huh? I'm gonna give it like 2 minutes. That's gonna be a long time. For sure. Okay. There we go. God, moths are so fucking stupid.
Jack.
Oh, mother.
The water duct runs right under the cell. Look for a loose stone in the floor. It'll sound hollow.
What? How do you know that?
was gonna say, fucking first try. Nope. Thanks, Mom. You got me fucking knocking on frickin' everything.
No.
No.
It'd be too small to escape through anyway.
Oh, shut up. I guess I should have noticed the
This
big
could
one.
be it. The cracks are too narrow to pry it out.
Okay. Got him. Oh. He's here.
The bowl would crack.
Huh?
No,
I meant fill it up with water, dumbass. Hey, remember. Don't make me do a fucking... That's a strong ass bowl. I understand how you can't. Check.
With that hole, I could lift the slab out.
Then do it. I don't know why you're speaking out loud. Idiot. You didn't even kill Alfred.
She was right.
No. You didn't call your mother a liar. Oh, stupid ass mom.
Jack, tell me, was it about Aliena? I know about you two. I have known for a long time.
And how did you know how to get out of that cell? How did you know?
Your father. He was locked up in there as well.
Was he a monk?
No. They said he was a thief, but he was not. They hanged him, but he was innocent.
How? How did it happen?
Someone here in Kingsbridge gave him a jeweled cup and told him he could go. A mile down the road, he was arrested and accused of theft. It was like a game to them. They said he had stolen that cup from the Priory.
Who said that?
3 men. He managed to escape the way you did, but they caught up with him. They hanged him in Shiring.
Who were those men?
It does not matter.
It matters.
It is all
to
in the
me.
past now.
Once you told me my father was a jongleur, that he came from France.
That is what he told me.
Hey.
You want to leave?
What if I have family there? There must be someone who remembers Jack Sherberg, right?
I knew this day would come.
I'm not a monk.
I know.
And I can't work here with Alfred.
I know. You really love her, don't you, Aliena?
Yes.
You truly are his son, Jack Jackson. This place is too small for you. After your father died, I went into the forest to get away from it all. But if you live like an animal, then they treat you like one. Do not let them, ever, find your way in the world.
Are you gonna fucking die? Oh,
And when it
the
leads
fuck?
you back to me, I want to hear lots of new tales.
Yeah.
Of course.
That's how you're fucking talking to me or some foreshadowing. Huh?
Those that killed your father, the people they killed, will return to haunt them. I promised them.
Okay, but like, who are they? Because I can't do that otherwise.
Waileran disrespects you. After all I've done for him. Why rely on him for salvation? There are many priests, many bishops.
Maybe. But you are not making decisions for me either, Walter. No one is. If the Lord wants me to support Waileran, he will let me know.
And what if he does not? What then? Will you allow Waileran to order you around?
Jesus Christ. Jesus. Oh, those things suck. Oh, I've heard about those. Oh, if you mess it up, you have to start the whole thing over again. Unless this is silk. Oh, here's Jack. Jack, why? Just fucking leave, dude. Just.
Whew, it's getting.
Just. You have windows that are open. The fuck? Okay. Creeper. Aren't the windows open? What? I don't. Doesn't make any sense. Okay. Fucking hand, man. Next morning. Alfred! Philip.
Yes?
Okay.
I'm sorry for disturbing you on an important day like this, but
Jack escaped.
have you by any chance seen Jack since yesterday?
Has something happened?
He's gone. We've been looking for him all morning.
He's gone?
Well, yes, and I'm afraid it is my fault. I had him locked away. But in the end, I just punished anger with wrath.
We'll find him then. They've all failed him.
Oh, we've all failed him.
No, I am the one to blame, and I pray to make it right again.
It's not your fault.
My
dude.
monks are already trawling the woods. I myself will go to Shiring,
You can get
while
yourself
Martha is
fucking
taking a
killed.
horse to a cave he used to know. Please,
Where would
don't
Jack
let
go?
this spoil the first day of your marriage, when there should be only reason to rejoice.
Thank you.
Yeah. She's totally not doing it for the fucking money. 3 days. Damn. No, they're not.
They still haven't found him.
Alfred, are you mad?
How long has it been?
3 days. Ooh.
3 days.
Well, I think he's gone for good.
There we go.
I love him like a brother. But first he tries to kill me. Then he runs off. Woody and his family's sick.
Are you hungry? I think I'll prepare some food.
Great. I'm starving.
Is Alfred a good husband though? That is the question that we're all asking, right? Excuse me. Jesus Christ. Smash it. That's it? That's the cutscene? Really? What?
We've been married for what? A week?
He doesn't even remember.
5 days.
That's almost a week. Yet we still haven't.
Had sex. Okay. Alright,
No.
Alfred. Alrighty. You've been keeping your distance, I'm sorry.
You've been keeping your distance.
I didn't want to pester you. You seem so... I don't know. Sometimes you look at me like you think your husband isn't a good man. But I am a good man. You'll see.
Just say how you feel. What the fuck? I mean, Alfred knows. I don't this is so weird. Because Alfred actually knows about them. So I don't understand why he's like, oh, I don't know what you're doing. Like, you know exactly what she's feeling. I don't understand how... I don't get why he's so confused. Is there a bowl around here? I don't know, just kind of...
It still needs eggs.
Where the fuck am I gonna get eggs? What? Do I have to go outside? Ah.
Where are you going?
I get eggs.
Oh, nowhere. I just needed some more herbs for the soup.
I need eggs.
Huh? I think everything you need's here.
Why don't you help me find some fucking eggs, Alfred? Huh? Needs eggs. I'm sorry, I don't know the layout of my... Oh. Whoops. Okay. Oh, fuck. 3, 12, 13, 14, 15.
Today, I was thinking about what you and Philip did for our workers when they were afraid that they wouldn't be paid. Offering them coin to make them stay and feel safe. What if I did something similar? How about I could offer them pay in case something happens? Like an insurance. What do you think?
Oh! Could you afford it? That would be very kind.
That would be very kind.
I want to suggest it to the prior tomorrow.
There you go. Sure.
He said he'd come over around noon tomorrow. Maybe he could eat with us. And you could help me explain the idea. If you want.
Sure.
I think it would be good for you. To do something other than cooking and weaving.
Yeah, but you do
You
that.
haven't left the house in 2 weeks.
"17 days.
God, you're so hot when you know how to... Or, not... When you know how to count. I said the worst thing possible. I apologize. I meant count, not cook. God.
Would you like venison with it?
No, thank you. I'm just here to talk.
Aesthetic as always, I see.
It just
aesthetic?
turns more and more into a habit, really.
So Philip's losing his fucking mind. Alfred hasn't really been doing anything other than building.
So, you are suggesting that we promise the workers money if the construction is not completed?
Yeah.
Yes, as an insurance. Since the Fleece Fair, they've been quite worried. It would ease their minds a bit.
Yes, especially since they know they don't have to finish the cathedral in order to get rich. It sounds to me like we would be tempting them to fail deliberately.
I hadn't thought about that.
I think Alfred's plan is good. I agree it's a bad idea. Don't be so fanatical.
I think it's not a bad idea. We wouldn't promise them too much, just enough to help them get by till they find new work.
It would ease their minds a bit.
Yeah, I don't want to...
Yes, you said that.
I don't want to, like, insult Philip.
Your idea shows great compassion, Alfred.
Thank you, Father.
It's very rare these days to find spirits who still believe in the good of people.
Yeah.
Unfortunately. I could never promise them coin, because one cannot give what one does not have.
Well,
Ever since the market collapsed, Kingsbridge is losing more than it earns. We may even run out before we complete the cathedral.
What? It was my father's dream to build that thing. We must finish it.
Alfred would lose his work. Please stop hitting yourself. Could you go faster?
Could you build faster? Finish it before you run out of money?
Is that an option?
It is. I've seen it done before.
Huh.
I can do it.
Let him do that.
All right. I promise you, I will think about your proposal. Oh, milady, your soup.
Ah! Not my soup! Ah, shit! It turned out better this time, I think. What do you mean? It's been like 20 days. It's August now. How? That is not Alfred, that's a woman. How do I sit down? I don't know. Jesus Christ. Ugh.
Thank you.
Martha, how are you still... How are you normal?
I'd never thought that my brother could work so hard.
Neither. He's trying to impress me. He does what he has to do. He wants to be better than Jack.
He does what he has to.
I would never have thought. Really. Alfred has changed. He used to be such a bully. He seems really concerned about things now.
I mean, that's because
about
his father
Kingsbridge,
died,
about you,
and
about
because he
your
has
family.
his wife now.
I can't wait for you to give me a little nephew or niece.
Wow! Wow! Wow!
That won't happen.
No?
Oh,
No.
You went for the wall.
Oh. By the way,
Oh. You went for that.
I got the blue dye you've been asking for.
Oh, sick,
It's
thanks.
from a woad merchant in Winchester. Took me some time to find him.
Oh, thank you so much, Martha.
Oh.
I guess now I finally have to finish my weaving.
Dude, it's been like
How's it going?
so many months. I'm taking my time. I'm mocking the patience. I mean, I don't fucking know how well it's
I'm
going.
taking my time. I'm not in a rush.
I don't know.
What does Sir Richard think of the idea?
I fucking hate it.
I haven't told him
A
yet.
fucking thumb.
When he comes here, he's mostly interested in coin.
Yeah,
But that's the deal. He fights and I pay. It's an endless circle.
that's depressing.
The coat of arms shall remind us of who we are and where we come from, so we don't end up losing purpose.
Have you decided on an animal yet? You really should have an animal on it.
Fucking America. Where are we? Kingsbridge is England. So, bear?
It will sport a bear.
Oh, bears are scary. I like that.
Because it was in the marketplace.
Ali, I'm so sorry that I mentioned wanting a niece. I
Yeah,
just
that's
thought
kind of fucked up.
in the last month that you were, well,
What? Say it.
growing a bit.
Oh, I'm just getting fat.
You're not getting fat.
You forget that there's not a lot for me to do other than sit around and eat.
Then we should take a
Jeez.
hike soon.
Martha.
Stretch your legs and get some sunshine.
I'd like that. I would like that a lot.
What a fucking stereotype
But not
that
today.
was. Holy
I need to finish
shit.
the coat of arms first.
I mean, you don't have
Get it
to.
done while I still can.
It's been 3 months. You don't have. It's fucking September. Oh my. Somebody's gonna interrupt me. Who's gonna interrupt me? Oh! bollocks. I can't have Jack's baby. No fucking way! They had sex once! What are the odds? It's been like 3 months, and you're pregnant with Jack, baby? Oh. Oh no. Oh no. Ooh. You don't bicker, what? I haven't heard a single bicker out of you. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do anymore.
I don't know what to do anymore. I had to marry Alfred to fulfill my oath. I wish that Jack would have understood. Love alone could never stop William Hamley.
Damn.
Only money and influence.
Jack.
With Alfred as a husband, I can fulfill my father's last wish.
But...
And ever since we've been married, he's been working deep into the nights to finish the cathedral. And when he's home, he expects nothing in return. Although I can see so much longing in his eyes.
Jesus.
He does whatever he has to do, yet none of it pleases me. Still, I try to be a good wife.
Was Alfred listening?
I did what I had to do when I married him.
Come on.
But what I didn't know back then was that
You get fucking pregnant
I
from
am
Jack.
pregnant with your grandchild.
You brought this on yourself. You had the love of your life, but you threw it away.
Ooh. Ooh. You scar me for what I did. I didn't ask you here.
Do you scorn me for what I did?
No more than anyone else. First and foremost, I blame that priest who turned my son into a monk.
Oh shit.
But you're a very close second.
Oh shit. I made my choice. I will get Jack back.
What if I brought Jack back?
Oh, Aliena. Jack has left England. There's no possible way to find out where he went. I want you to know one thing. Jack loved you. For me, that makes you still family. If you can't have his baby, give it to me. I will raise it far away from this crooked world that had no room for my son.
I don't want to give our child away.
Then you cannot stay here. You cannot go on like this.
But I have to. Don't you understand?
What happens when Alfred finds out? What happens when Alfred finds out that the one time you had sex with Jack, it produced a child?
I want you to wear it when you go to battle.
You're like hella pregnant, Jesus
to remind us of what we are fighting for.
Alfred's gonna notice that. Oh shit! Alfred's in the room!
Why a bear?
Ah! It has strong family bonds, it's powerful and clever.
Because it's a strong and clever animal. It urges us to be its equal. If we don't use our power and wits, we have no chance of survival in this wilderness.
He's like, what the fuck are you doing?
You hear that, Alfred? I'm a bear. Rawr.
That was cringe.
Grow up, Richard. This is important.
Come on, Alfred. Say what
Sorry.
you... Say
How's
what's
the war
on your...
going, by the way?
Oh, okay. What? What? Huh? I guess can it go on?
It can't go on forever, can it?
The good thing is, William Hamley is turning out to be quite the lousy player.
What?
In our
Why?
last battle, he ran away when things started to get a bit tight.
Why?
They say he was afraid to die before he settled matters with his mother.
This is great news.
His mother?
No one's seen her in years, not since her husband died. But rumor has it she's still alive and joyfully pulling his strings. Mention her to William, and he goes as pale as a sheep. Ali, we are so close, but we need to be careful. We mustn't let our guard down.
Yeah, if she knows for a fact that his mother's dead.
Is there anything you need from me, Richard?
Well, a new saddle would be nice.
I'll see to it.
And a horse to put it on, of course. The last one caught quite a few arrows.
Jesus.
Right.
I'll be out for a while. I've got some business at the market with Martha.
All right.
Come on, Alfred. Come on, Alfred. Are you gonna talk about it? No? Okay. Really? Nothing?
I can't believe you two have almost done it. You've almost won your father's earldom back.
Oh, don't say that until it's actually happened. I'll see you later in the evening.
I'm surprised.
There you are.
I always wondered what it would have been like to grow up in a forest.
Fucking
Oh, it's
sucks,
cold.
dude.
Very, very cold. When I was young, I spent a night in Ellen's cave. If it hadn't been for her soup, I would have died for sure.
Yeah, you know, honestly.
Nintendo just went live. What did I do?
What kind of soup?
Just some broth. Jack had killed a deer earlier that day, but had let it spoil.
I
So it was
didn't
just
know what
turnips
the
and
fuck to
nuts.
do.
But hunting deer is...
I know, it's punishable by death. Jack never was one for rules and laws.
Right.
I'm sorry you couldn't have your deer. I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. Jesus. I didn't know that I could click space and get the instructions. I either let the deer spoil, and I let the wife spoil. Jesus, that was Am I enjoying the moment?
It's a nice art style, actually. It's really cool. I wish so much stuff didn't load in. Like, in the cityscapes and stuff, I wish it was just a JPEG that had the, like, icons moving. Okay, Martha, I gotta talk
He was
to you.
always
Sorry.
busy with something, just not with what Tom asked him to do.
Jack? Yes. Yes, he was.
What am I supposed to be enjoying? Martha,
You will be an aunt soon.
there we go.
But don't tell Alfred. I haven't told him yet.
You fucking
You still
better.
think marrying him was a mistake?
I do.
I do too. But you did it for very good reasons. So, maybe it wasn't a mistake after all. Maybe it will work. Not in a loving way, but more like a partnership. You two seeing eye to eye to each other.
Maybe. But the baby is not...
What was that?
Uh-oh. Oh, no. Alfred. Alfred! What the
They
fuck?
built it too fast.
Oh.
Like the Babylonians, they sought to be grander than God, and for this we all have to suffer.
It was the stone roof. He started building a stone roof. If Papa had still been alive, he would have stopped him.
You're with child? How can you be with child if we never...
My cub is gone and will never return. You threw it all away for a life of lies and a kingdom of dust.
Without a cathedral, my mother will spend an eternity in hell. And by God, I hope you won't suffer the same fate for this. I can't stay. Not without work. And not like this.
Alfred left?
I'm sorry.
There's no need to cry.
What the fuck? Okay, so that was Alfred's fault.
There.
Everybody told him not to do his own roof.
We've been crying for far too long now. Where do we go from here?
Tell Alfred that he was a dumbass.
Oh, shit. Well, I'm gonna get kidnapped. Alfred, you dumbass. Your dad literally told you I don't know how many times.
We will build a cathedral right here, towering high above Shiring.
Don't you already have a cathedral?
But it will not be a cheap undertaking.
Money is no object. I shall build it for our Lord and my mother, so that the Lord will heal her.
I am sure he will. Ah, yes, there he is.
Who?
We will need a master builder.
My bishop, I think I have the right man.
Oh, Alfred.
My bishop, my name is Alfred Builder.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Really? 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 Where the fuck you going? So we'll find out in the next chapter. I finished book 2! Yay!
Okay, so nothing really...
Next time on The Pillars of the Earth. Witness the climactic final part of the series.
It's time we take back what was taken from us.
It's time to face our enemies.
It is time to make a stand for what we believe in.
Oh my god, Philip's old.
The Pillars of the Earth. Book 3. The Eye of the Storm.
Oh, that sent shivers. Shiver me fucking timbers. Alright, well, as well.
The White Ship. She was one of the fastest vessels that was ever built. The man who should be king of the English now, the son of King Henry, was on board when she sailed off. And with the prince there were 140 knights and many nobles, all on their way from Normandy to England. They say the ship hit the rocks, and then a fire broke out. Even before the White Ship had departed, the prince and his men had begun to drink and get violent. Monks that were meant to bless the voyage were then forced to disembark. Some say the ship had been cursed. The king's son and many of his family were pulled down into the Black Sea that night.
That's some sabotage. Scurvy!
You're forgetting
Yay.
one important detail. Not only these monks, but also Stephen of Blois, the king's nephew, left the ship before it embarked. They say he got ill.
That old rumor.
The same Stephen who calls himself the King of the English now.
What? That cannot be a coincidence.
Yes, it can be. Of course he's king now. He survived. He is the king's nephew.
What do you think, my lord?
I think Stephen is a clever man. Clever enough to have his whole family perish. But why he would want to rule that godforsaken rock, I will never understand.
What makes you say that? I love my country.
Then why are you leaving?
Well, because I want to see something new.
I'll tell you what you're going to see. A proper country, where people know how to behave.
Where are we going? The fucking United States of America?
What about you? Why are you leaving?
Are you asking me? Oh, shit.
I'm looking for someone.
For who? I guess I should stay out of other people's business. Forgive me.
Yeah, motherfucker.
You English do talk a lot, don't you?
I just don't know how to feel about leaving my country for the first time. I mean, how should anyone feel?
Hopeful, excited, desperate, you'll see what happens.
Excited?
I don't know. Maybe I'm just running away.
You can still be excited about that. Okay, where's the attack?
You should all get some rest. It will not be long now till we reach Cherbourg.
Thank the Lord. I can't wait to be back.
Oh, Cherbourg was France. Can I skip this? Oh, okay. So we're going... France is still England. What? Kingsbridge to Oh, never mind. It's a completely different continent. It's across the English Channel. Kingsbridge is in United Kingdom. Cherbourg is in France. Completely different continents. Or countries. Continents and countries. Last book, let's go. We got 10 minutes left of this episode. Woo. Book 3, The Eye of the Storm. Chapter 15. The Journey. Cherbourg, Normandy.
In the late summer of 1142, I had left my home country, England, for good. My old life lay in shambles, as did my former home of Kingsbridge. Having failed both my friends and family, I had set out to find my baby's father, the man I still loved with all my heart, Jack Jackson. And so early one morning in July, I finally arrived on the shores of Normandy. With nothing on me but a pouch of coin and a young, curious face yet unnamed, who was just as unfamiliar to this new world as was I.
Ah, my chat. I was like, this guy?
You're still here?
Oh, I'm just trying to get my feet. The last bit of our voyage.
I'm looking for someone. He came to France about a year ago.
A fellow mason. Great. Unfortunately, I wouldn't know a thing.
I know, but should you meet, tell him Aliena of Shire.
All right. Jack.
Thank you.
Bye.
Have a safe...
Oh, thank you.
Stall. Not Jack. Ah, yes. Coachwoman, I guess.
Hey, you. That's quite a bundle you got there.
Have you seen the red-haired?
Have you seen a red-haired mason? You must have landed here sometime.
A another ginger in Normandy? I wouldn't have noticed, even if he was carrying a hammer instead. Maybe you should ask someone in Barfleur. That's where all the travellers come through. Their lot rarely lands in Cherbourg with the fortress part. Why you even came to Cherbourg in the...
It was the earliest.
It must be in some hurry.
Let's just say I needed to get away.
Fine with me.
Okay, sure.
All right.
All right. Where'd you need to...
The place you literally just told me. Ah, shit. Barfleur.
We went to Barfleur, a scenic port town built on granite. It was the biggest harbour in Normandy and the main entry point for the Normans to their new possession of the Isle of England. I talked to some of the sailors and fishermen, but no one had remembered seeing Jack. How could they? Almost a year had passed since he, a simple mason, had journeyed through the busy town, a town with no memory other than that of the last king who passed through on yet another one of his violent conquests. Maybe I was approaching this the wrong way. What had drawn him to France in the first place?
I know.
The distance to Kingsbridge? Or something specific? What was my lead?
What was your lead? Just the Abbey of Louisville? She said Harfleur, so I'm going to fucking Harfleur.
I arrived in Harfleur and finally got a lead.
Yeah.
In an inn, a man remembered a red-haired Englishman who had planned to head past Marseille to the Mont Saint-Michel.
Huh?
I thanked him and was about to leave when a group of pilgrims asked me over to their table. They told me that they too were heading for Mont Saint-Michel, and although they had no intentions to stop in Marseille, I knew that joining a group would be a lot safer than traveling alone.
Is it?
My father had once told me tales of the Mont Saint-Michel. Long ago, the Archangel Michael had urged Hubert of Avranches to build an abbey on a lonely rock on the ocean by burning a hole into his head. They say one can go and see his penetrated skull on display in the church of his hometown.
That's gross.
It was a windy day when I arrived, and the place was crowded with pilgrims and jongleurs. I remembered Jack's fascination with these tellers of stories. I spoke to one who was just taking a break. As it happened, he had indeed met Jack, although not in Mont Saint-Michel, but on a road heading east from there.
Dude, Jack,
You're so fucking hard to find.
Apparently, Jack had been hopelessly tracking jongleur who might have known his father, Jack Cherbourg. But as he'd been gradually running out of money, he'd intended to look for work in Le Mans or Tours. That was about 6 months ago. I was catching up.
So Le Mans or Tours? I mean, Tours are cities, so... God, I'm just going all across the fucking world. After 2 months on the road. Jesus. Oh, bald man. That's scary. Never trust a bald man. Steal your hair. I mean, you look like a mason, right? Hi.
Good day. Are you the master builder?
What is it?
I'm looking for a mason who may have passed through here. An Englishman with carroty hair. He calls himself Jack Jackson.
A redhead?
Yep.
Yes. Did you see him? He might have asked for work here.
No, I'm not looking for new masons. We're just doing repairs.
I'm looking.
But was he here?
No, never seen him. Now, stand back, woman. Something could fall on your baby's head.
May I talk to your workers?
No, they're busy. and I can assure you they have nothing to say on that matter.
Perhaps I'll talk to them once they've finished for the day.
It would be a waste of time.
You hesitated when I mentioned a redhead. Are you sure you haven't seen him?
Yes, I am sure.
I was told he wanted to come here.
Maybe he changed his mind.
What the fuck are you hiding?
Are you sure you haven't seen him?
I am. All right, he was here.
Thank you.
He was working for me, but I had to throw him out after 2 or 3 days.
Why?
Because he was all want. Let me redesign the roof, let me make the nave lighter. All pretty ideas, but he never shut up long enough to do the work he was supposed to do. Shit, that man was almost as needy as my son when he was still a brat.
He does know a lot about his craft.
Well, I know masons like him. They grow up gifted, but without a mote of discipline in their guts. Can't work with someone like that.
Do you know where he went next?
No idea. Maybe to Limoges or Angoulême. Maybe even to La Rochelle. Seemed to have plans for every cathedral on God's green earth, but none for himself.
I understand. I'll leave you to it then.
Bon voyage.
Thank you. Bitch, I was just trying to find my fucking husband and you're wasting my time. My god. Okay, back to fucking scavenger. An important in Freeport town, another site with another cathedral, flourishing artistic.
We had just left Tor when I suddenly felt dizzy. I stopped and made rest, trying to catch my breath, then lost my breakfast in a ditch at the side of the road.
You just randomly threw up? Ah, fuck. That's not good.
To my horror, our baby too had grown pale, his breath shallow like that of an old man. I tried not to panic, but the next inn was a long distance away and we couldn't stay on the road where it was wet and cold.
What? How the fuck did you get sick? Back to rest. Fuck.
Back in Tor, the fever got worse. I remember people carrying me into a room, laying me on a bed. I tried to feed my baby, but after that, everything turned into a blur.
What the fuck?
When I awoke, Jack was standing next to my bed. He scolded me for following him. You know you could go anywhere you want, he whispered. Why be stupid and follow me? I tried to answer, but he just opened the window and jumped out, heading toward ancient Greece, or maybe all the way to Arabia. And in my feverish mind, I...
What?
Oh, I'm invested. Fuck.
The further I went, the angrier I got. For years, I'd been fighting for my family. I'd committed myself to an oath to my father. I'd built up a business to sustain it and even married a man I despised so I could create a future for the people around me.
How did...
I'd known nothing but my duty to the men in my life, while the man I was trying to find lived a life of casual irresponsibility. He traveled the world on a whim to learn about mathematics and philosophy, while I had to raise the child he'd fathered.
How did she get sick and how did the child
When
get
could
sick?
I ever do anything just for myself? I asked the world as I went on.
What? Okay.
I travelled in a circle all the way to the edge of the world and back, only to return to the place of our failure. With my eyes closed, I listened to the sound of ripping yarn and crumbling walls, and of coaches carrying good people away into a cloud of crimson dust.
What? is... What?
When the last moat had settled, I opened my eyes again and found myself in a dirty little room. An old maid was sitting next to my bed and smiled at me, then handed me my baby. Oh, dear God. He still looked so pale.
What did I get?
I tried to feed him, but he refused. Oh, please, God, let him live. Don't punish him for my own sins. I gently caressed his head until finally he put his mouth to my breast and drank more and more, becoming greedier with every swallow.
That's not good for me.
We had both been spared. We rested one more day. Then I gathered my things and headed back to the cathedral to thank the Lord for his mercy.
Mercy? Fucking you fucking threw up on the side of the road and then fucking baby got sick. What the hell? Why am I don't be that cute. What the fuck is this? Oh, statue of Mother Mary.
I thank you, dear Lord.
All right, steady now.
Thank you for having spared my child.
Oh yes, I fucking died.
Thank you for...
Don't let go until it's done.
You might want to move.
But why are you showing mercy on me? I failed everyone I cared about. I failed Jack.
Move!
I failed my brother.
Move!
And if I never return, I would also break the oath I had given Father.
Jack's thing!
It's just...
Jack's
It's
thing!
just that I feel like I've never had a life of my own.
Jack's thing!
I've always fought for others.
Turn around!
And this may be the very first time that I fight for something that
Turn
I
around.
only want for myself.
Elena!
Maybe I should just go back and help
Turn
rebuild Kingsbridge.
Wow!
Jack doesn't even care for me anymore.
Turn around!
Amen.
Hey, run back.
Huh.
My staff, thank you. Where the fuck you going? Where the fuck you going? Click the left side of the screen, and then
I've seen one of those before.
It's amazing, isn't it? The man who did that really had it in him.
I agree. He always did.
Oh, you knew Master Jacques.
Yes, but
Yeah.
it's been a while since I last saw him.
It's a shame that the Master let him go. In just 1 month, he did so many things.
I thought he left after 3 days.
The Master Builder said he'd fired him after just 3 days.
Did he? Well, maybe that's how he remembers it. The two didn't really see eye to eye, you know? To tell you the truth, everyone thinks that he feared for his own job, having someone like that around. The last thing Jack did was carve that corbel. It was the one thing the Master let him do. Then when he was done, he was asked to leave.
Yeah, there's so much.
It bears so much pain.
I know. Jacques worked very hard on it. He was impatient and had a temper, but you could see that he tried to overcome it. Conquering that rock was very important to him.
Oh, I understand that so well.
Jack.
Do you happen to know where he went next?
He wanted to walk the pilgrim trail to Santiago de Compostela.
The Camino? The Way of St. James?
He said he might find someone there who knew his father.
Just one more thing. How was he when he left?
Never thought about that. Relieved, I guess. He seemed ready for something new.
Thank you so much for your help.
Think nothing of it. And good luck on your travels. May you find what you are looking for.
I'm looking for fucking Jack. Just can't freaking find him anywhere. Hey, far away.
Isn't it odd? Just when you stop looking, you come across the most curious of things. Like these 3 devices that one of my merchants brought back from Baghdad.
Oh no,
Is it another one of your Banu Musa toys, Rashid?
They're not toys, Adriel. They're objects of
This is
scholarly
fucking
ingenuity and
alive.
reflection.
I will let my valued
Maybe
friend
done
from the
soon.
north do the honors.
Hey, there's our boy.
Jack, if you may.
Alright, we're gonna save that there. Wait, gotta wait. There we go. Well, shit. That sucks that we have to end it here, but I'm tired and I have a long day tomorrow. Not really, but today's been a long day. So I'm gonna relax.
Let me draw your attention.
No. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.